Okay. So in the last chapter, that is chapter 5, we had studied about tables and forms in HTML. We had seen how to create a table by using different types of headers. After that, we had also seen if I want to apply any type of a style, I can apply that style by using CSS on that particular table. So I have to use the respective style property or the name of that property inside the style tag, which is a part of your HTML code outside the body. Then after that, we started with forms. So what was form doing? It was accepting the user inputs. So user, whenever a form is created by any of the user, it goes to the client fills that form, and it is being submitted back to the server. So the form which is being created has different types of elements and different attributes. So we had seen elements like we can have text box, we can have text areas, we can have radio button, check box, then we can have other separate buttons like OK, cancel, which generates a specific alert messages as and when required. Then we had also seen that we can have a email as an option, text type as an email. Then at the end, we had seen submit and reset. So if it was reset, it could come to the default values. And if it is submit, what happens? Whatever I have written in the action attribute or inside the form, I make a use of an attribute called as action. So in the action, whatever is the link given in the action, the form gets submitted to that particular link. And that link is nothing but created by using a server-side scripting language like PHP. So we had done only the client-side part, that is creation of the form and submitting the form. So if in case you want to submit, and if you cannot create that PHP page, and if you cannot go and submit it on the server, then we can only generate a small kind of a alert messages stating that the data is being submitted. Now in the 6th chapter, we will be studying something about frames. Can anyone tell me what is the meaning of a frame? In general meaning of frame, not related to HTML. किसी को पता है हम फ्रेम किसको बोलते हैं?
Video frames.
Okay, we have video frames. Can we have photo frames?
Frames per second.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, we can have photo frames. We have video frames. So अगर फ्रेम है तो हम क्या करेंगे? पूरा एनवायरनमेंट है या पूरा बैकग्राउंड है, बट वो पूरा बैकग्राउंड कवर होता है क्या? नहीं. एक फ्रेम बनती है, जितना अपने को चाहिए उतना हम लोग कैप्चर करते हैं वो फ्रेम में, एंड देन वी मेक अ फोटो ऑफ इट. So similarly, what is there in the HTML is we can have different types of frames for our web page. Okay, it is somewhat similar to the photo frame and video frame, but not exactly same. Now what do we do is, now if you can see my screen, it is plain background white with only one screen and something written with a black color text on it, that is chapter 6 frames. Now if I want that on one, the screen should get divided into two. In the first half of the screen, it should display the chapter name. In the second part of the screen, it should show me what are the contents. Then if I want to make a third part, it should also allow me to make a third part where I can have some photos related to that chapter. So if inside your web page, if you want to divide that web page into different sections, you can divide it into different sections with the help of these frames. Now when you create those different sections, those sections are created with the form of columns and rows. Okay, so if I want to divide it vertically, I use columns. If I want to divide horizontally, I'll divide the frames horizontally by using rows. Okay, so if I divide a screen into two vertical parts, we call it as two frames divided with columns. If I divide a screen horizontally into two parts, I call it as frames divided into rows. Okay, so whenever I want to use column, I make use of frame column. Whenever I want to make use of rows, I make use of frame rows. Okay. Again, like how we had different tabs for tables and forms, we have different tags for frames also. After that, that frame is also being made scrollable. ठीक है, अगर मेरे को फ्रेम में मैंने 100 lines लिखी है, but at a time a frame cannot show you 100 lines. So I can make first 10 line visibles depending on the width and the height, and then if I scroll, I can see the remaining 90 lines also. So whenever a frame is created and if a text is more in terms of width and height, the frame is being automatically changed into the scroll bar. So you simply have to scroll and read the remaining part of that particular frame. So let us see how we are going to create this frame. Now, previously in HTML, if I want to create a frame, I was using a tag called as frame set tag. But from HTML5, this frame set tag is not being supported. It is replaced with a tag called as iframe. Okay. So if I'm using HTML5 version where I mentioned the doc type and all, I will use iframe tag to create the frame. But when I'm using HTML4, 3, 2, 1, I can use the same frame by using the frame set tag. ओके तो अगर HTML5 में फ्रेम सेट टैग यूज किया और आप बोलोगे कि मेरा फ्रेम बन नहीं रहा है तो वो नहीं बनेगा. क्यों? बिकॉज HTML5 में वी आर यूजिंग आई फ्रेम एज अ टैग. ओके नाउ लेट अस सी हाउ द फ्रेम tag or iframe tag can be used. Okay, so what is the definition and what is the use of this iframe? The iframe tag specifies an inline frame. Specifies an inline frame means what? It creates a frame inside your web page by using this tag name called as iframe. An inline frame is used to embed another document within the current HTML document. Now, understand this line very properly. A frame is used to embed another document within the current HTML document. So let us assume I have a HTML document which contains this into body. ठीक है, ये जो line है, all these texts are the part of my current HTML text file. Current HTML file. इसके अंदर if I have created a one more HTML file and if I embed that one file into this, what will happen? When I run this current program, what will be displayed in that frame? The HTML file which I have embedded into it, or the HTML document which I have embedded into it. That will be displayed in the frame which is being created by this particular current program. Now you'll understand this when we come to an example. Okay. Now, many a times we also use a CSS to style the iframe. So if I want to give some kind of styles, or if I want to apply some kind of styles, I can apply it by using the CSS property. Where is that property to be used? Inside your HTML code. So by now you are aware that by using a style tag and by writing some property, that particular style gets applied to the entire document. It is a good practice to always include a title attribute for the iframe. This is used by the screen readers to read out what the content of the iframe is. So if you want, you can use this title attribute. Why it is a good practice to use? So that whomsoever is running the program or whomsoever is observing the output of the program understands betterly what is the content of that particular page. Again, it is optional. If you want, you can put. If you don't want, it is your choice. Now let us see the example. So I have created HTML5 program where I have used doc type. Since it is HTML5, therefore I cannot use frame set tag. I have to make use of iframe tag. Okay. I have opened HTML here, close HTML here, open the body over here, close the body over here. Opened the iframe tag over here, closed the iframe tag over here. Now what is iframe doing, or what is this frame tag doing? As we could just read, it is embedding another document within the current document. So this is what is my current document. ये मेरा current document है जिसमें I have embedded one more HTML file. Can you see that file? nitip.html is the file. Yes. Which is a part of this particular code. Okay. What is the name of this particular code? The name of this code is only niti.html. And when I run niti.html, what is going to happen? It will create a frame which will show which page inside it, nitp.html inside it. Why I am using this source? Because I am mentioning where that particular HTML file is. So it is there on my desktop inside this folder, inside user folder, inside C drive. Okay. Therefore, I have mentioned the entire path. Now, if you see, I have also mentioned some width and height. What is this width and height? Is it a width and height of a page, or it is a width and height of a frame? It will be a width and a height of a frame. Why? Because I have mentioned it inside the frame attribute. So frame tag. So it is nothing but the attribute of a frame tag. So your frame which will be created, kitna width ka hoga? 2000 pixels. Or kitna height ka hoga? 2000 pixels. Okay. Again, whatever digits you mention here, the unit of that digits will be pixel. Okay. Once you have set के कौन सा पेज खुलना चाहिए फ्रेम में, you will close the iframe tag, close the body tag and close the HTML tag. Now if you see, I have already saved this file as neeti.html. So when I run this, let me first show you the notepad of it. So can you see, let me remove the style first. Is it the same program? Let me remove the header also if you want. I have opened HTML, closed the HTML, opened the body, closed the body, used the iframe tag, which is opening some page. Right now, I have not set the width and the height because when we do that attribute, I will explain you that. Okay. So it will simply open this frame. Frame is closed and I have written one line as in a form of a paragraph. So I'm going to save this. So can you see inside this neeti.html, I'm going to open this neetip.html. Now let us see what is there inside neetip.html. Again, open the notepad of it. कुछ नहीं है उसमें, एक हेडिंग है और एक क्रिकेट के बारे में पैराग्राफ डाला है, ठीक है. एंड द बॉडी इज क्लोज, HTML इज क्लोज्ड एंड आई हैव अप्लाइड सम स्टाइल. व्हाट इज दैट स्टाइल? उसको बैकग्राउंड कलर अप्लाई किया है ये पूरे पेज को एंड बैकग्राउंड कलर इज कोरल कलर, ठीक है. एनी डाउट्स इन एनी ऑफ दीज टू फाइल्स अप टिल नाउ?
No, ma'am.
So now let us run our main program, which is this program, okay, Neeti program, which will create a frame and frame के अंदर क्या खुलेगा? वो cricket वाला paragraph, okay. So let me run this. So when I run this, see, can you see a frame is created? The frame is talking about the cricket. Since the text was more, so it has automatically created this scroll bar. And I had also written one paragraph with one line called as hello page. So that is also displayed on the screen. Did you understand how the frame is created?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Okay. So let us go to the next part now. So is this understood? So this is the main program where the frame is created and it is, what is the use of frame? To embed some another HTML document. So we have already embedded the document called as neetip.html. Okay. Okay. So this is neetip.html file, which was already been shown to you. It was having one long paragraph and one heading written as heading inside it. So we could see the same thing in our output also. Now we have one attribute of HTML in iframe tag, which is height. What is that height? It will specify the height of the frame. What is the default height? 150 pixels. तो अभी जो हमने ये कोड देखा था, the code which I just opened, I had not mentioned any of the width and any of the height. इसमें कुछ width और height है क्या? नहीं है. तो by default जो frame हमने output में देखा, उसका size कितना था? 150 pixels. Why? Because if you do not mention the height, by default, how much it is going to take? It will be taking 150 pixels. Same goes with the width also. Okay. Same is with the width. Width will do what? It will make a frame of that much amount of width. If you do not specify, it will make a width of 150 pixels. So now if I want to add the height and the width, what am I going to do is see. I'll simply copy this width and height part into my current program. Control C. So this is my neeti.html file and here I am going to add this width and height. So I have told that the frame ka width should be 200 pixels and height should be 200 pixels. Now when I save this and when I execute it, what will happen? It will increase the size from 150 to 200. See, width has become 200, height has become 200 pixels. If you want to again see some little more changes, let us make it 2000, 2000 and let us see that change. So you will better understand. See, your width and the height of the frame is being changed. Are you understanding? And then when you scroll at that time only, you can see the hello page over here. Okay. So you can change the attributes of your frame like width and height by setting the appropriate attributes or values inside the iframe tag itself. Are you understanding? ये किधर है? iframe के अंदर ही we have mentioned. उसको separately we have not mentioned. It is being mentioned inside the iframe only. After you complete specifying the source, you will mention the width and you will mention the height. Is this understood up till here?
Yes.
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Next comes the name attribute. Now what is the name attribute? The name attribute specifies the name of an iframe. तो जो भी iframe का नाम है, if I want to specify the name of that iframe, I can use this particular attribute. This name attribute can be used to reference the element in JavaScript. If suppose HTML के साथ आपने कुछ JavaScript भी लिखा है, तो वो उनका दोनों का कॉम्बिनेशन या उनको दोनों का लिंक बनाना है आपको. तो how you will make the link between JavaScript program and HTML program by using this name tag. ठीक है? The value of the target attribute of a form, a or a form element, or the form target attribute of an input or button element. इसका मतलब क्या है? Whenever you are using this particular attribute, the name attribute, where you can specify it, you can specify the value of that either in the anchor tag or in the form tag or inside the form target attribute as input or button element. जब आप element create करते हो form tag का input वाला input type और button type, उसमें भी ये name tag use होता है. Did we see that? हमने देखा ना, जब भी हमने form बनाया तभी input में नाम लिखा. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you all there or not? हाँ हाँ. So where is this name attribute used? It is used either when you make use of anchor tag or when you create a form. तो जब आप फॉर्म क्रिएट करते हो, कौन से स्पेसिफिक एलिमेंट्स में हम ये नेम एट्रीब्यूट यूज करते हैं? इनपुट एलिमेंट में और बटन एलिमेंट में. ठीक है? इज दैट क्लियर?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Now, हाँ. Now let us see how we can use it in the form of a target in A. एंकर फॉर्म का तो हमने देख लिया था कैसे यूज होता है, एंकर में हमने नहीं देखा, तो हम एंकर में अभी देखेंगे हाउ वी कैन यूज. सो इफ यू सी दिस कोड, I have opened HTML, I have closed the HTML, I have opened the body, I have closed the body, I have created a iframe source where name is iframe and I have closed that iframe. ठीक है, मैंने source में कुछ mention नहीं किया है. Okay, that means will the frame be created? Yes, frame create होगा, बट उसके अंदर क्या दिखेगा? अभी तक कुछ नहीं दिखेगा. क्यों? क्योंकि उसको मैंने ब्लैंक रखा है. ठीक है. Then I have told something that reference hrefs should open file neeti.neetip.html. The name of the target should be iframe. So ये जो नाम है और ये नाम है वो सेम होना चाहिए. So when I click on open my page, what it will check? The target and the name value should be same. If they are same, inside this particular frame, it will open this particular page. Let us see how it is going to happen. File. See. See. Is the frame created? Yes, frame is created. क्यों create हुआ? क्योंकि हमने frame को बोला है उसको बनाने को, iframe बनाएगा, तो उसने frame तो बना दिए. क्यों उसके अंदर कुछ open नहीं हो रहा है? Because अभी source blank है. वो क्या reference दे रहा है? It is referencing to this iframe. What is this name iframe matching to this target which is used inside the A anchor tag? So what is anchor tag telling? That when you click on this open my page, it will open this neeti.p page, where it will open that page inside this iframe. Where is that iframe? Inside the iframe tag. So when I click on this, observe the output now. When I click on this open my page, it is properly opening that neeti.p page inside the frame. Can you see?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Is this understood?
Yes, ma'am.
So is the name tag understood?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
So we know how it is used in form. Now we also know how it can be used with the target attribute inside the anchor tag. Okay.
Ma'am,
Now
can we
next
add
is-
anchor tag in iframe before ending of iframe?
Let us see what happens if we do that. एक मिनट, मुझे इधर ही करने दो changes. ये ऐसे बोल रहे हो ना आप?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, let us see. See, it won't display anything. It will just do the work of creating the frame, but it will not open anything, neither it will display anything, nothing will happen. It will just do the work of creating the frame. बट एक्चुअल फ्रेम का काम क्या है, दूसरा HTML का पेज भी या दूसरा डॉक्यूमेंट भी अंदर एम्बेड हुआ हुआ दिखना चाहिए, बट वो नहीं दिख रहा है. व्हाई? बिकॉज वी आर द सिस्टम, द कोड is not clearly specifying what the work has to be done. Okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Now let us go to the next, which is the source attribute. So हमने iframe में कौन से attribute देखे? We had seen the name attribute, we have seen width attribute, we have seen height attribute. The next attribute that we will be seeing is the source attribute, SRC. What does this attribute do? ये source जो है, what is the source doing? It is opening the required embedded HTML document. So what is, how we are specifying that required HTML document? By specifying the entire address. So हमारे frame में हमको जो भी open करना है, उसका address of that document is given by using this source attribute. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
We have already seen what is width. We have already seen what is width attribute. Now next we see what is styles in frame. Okay. Let me first copy the program. Styles in frame means what? How to apply the style to that particular frame. See, let us first understand frame. HTML open, HTML closed, body open, body closed. Body के अंदर I have created one iframe जो क्या open करेगा, same नीति p.html वाला पेज, और फ्रेम के बाहर एक लाइन डिस्प्ले करेगा as a form of a paragraph, hello page करके. अभी I have used this style. What is that style telling? That the body should have a background color which is gray. तो ये जो फ्रेम है, फ्रेम का बैकग्राउंड क्या हो जाएगा? ग्रे कलर. फिर एक हेडिंग यूज किया है, वो हेडिंग का कलर क्या होना चाहिए? ब्लू. एक पैराग्राफ यूज किया है, वो पैराग्राफ का मार्जिन कितना होना चाहिए? 200 पिक्सल्स. मतलब वो यहाँ से पैराग्राफ का 200 पिक्सल्स छोड़ के ये हेलो पेज डिस्प्ले होना चाहिए. सो वट एवर यू एड ओवर हियर, all those things or styles to all those things can be applied by using the style tag. So if I have used heading, I can apply color to that heading. If I have used paragraph, I can apply margin to that paragraph. And if I have created a frame, I can apply the background color to that frame. So you open the style tag, write body, open the body, curly brackets, type that the background color, colon, name of the color, end it with the semicolon, close this respective curly braces. Then I want to give a styling to the header. So write about the header as H1, open the curly braces, mention the color of a header, end it with a semicolon. Semicolon means that this is the end of the line. Close the header style, open the paragraph style within curly braces, type the margin in terms of pixels, end it with the semicolon, close the paragraph styling and close the entire style tag. So when I save this and when I run, what will happen? A frame will get created, which is going to open which page? neetip.html. It will display a hello page leaving 200 pixels from the margin, and background color of that frame will be of gray color, and the heading part, what is the heading?
Ma'am.
Heading iframe, let me complete. Heading is iframe sandbox attribute. जो कौन से कलर में होना चाहिए? ब्लू कलर. So it will display that particular thing in blue color. हाँ, बोलो अभी.
Ma'am, the background color is of the page, na, not of the frame.
Not मतलब फ्रेम के आजू बाजू का बैकग्राउंड कलर, बॉडी का बैकग्राउंड कलर.
Yes, ma'am.
ओके, बॉडी का बैकग्राउंड कलर. नाउ यू मे आस्क मी कि ये जो कलर है, ऑरेंज कलर कहाँ से आया? अपन ने ऑरेंज कलर तो मेंशन नहीं किया है. So where we have mentioned about that orange color? In this neetip.html file. If I open that also, you will be able to see. उधर भी हमने एक स्टाइल अप्लाई किया है, and in that style I have mentioned, see the background color should be coral. इसलिए वो फ्रेम के अंदर जो पेज ओपन हो रहा है उसका बैकग्राउंड कलर इज दैट कोरल कलर. Okay, is this understood how to apply styles?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, now this up till here, it was all about the iframe tag used in HTML5. So आपका जो syllabus है उसमें ये इधर तक ही है, slide number 13 तक ही है. But I am also going to take 2-3 slides extra and show you how it is used in HTML4 या फिर 4-3-2-1 में कैसे use होता है, that also we will see. So if it is HTML4, as we saw in the first slide, that we don't make use of iframe tag, but we make use of frame set tag. Yes or no?
Yes,
देखा
ma'am.
ना हमने?
Yes, ma'am.
तो अगर मुझे उसको कॉलम्स में डिवाइड करना है तो आई विल यूज फ्रेम सेट कॉलम्स. रोज में डिवाइड करना है तो आई विल मेक यूज ऑफ फ्रेम सेट रोज. ठीक है, फर्स्ट हम देखेंगे कि हम उसको कॉलम्स में कैसे डिवाइड कर सकते हैं. सो दिस इज रॉन्ग. So I have opened HTML, I have closed HTML, I have opened head, I have closed head. In that I have mentioned title. Again, this is optional. Now if you see, I have opened the frame set columns. So ये मेरा frame है, वो कैसे divide होगा? Columns में divide होगा. Yes or no? Columns में, because I have used frame set columns. Now what are these values? This is nothing but how much percentage of division you want from your entire screen. 50-50 लिखा तो कितना फ्रेम बनेगा? 2 फ्रेम. फर्स्ट फ्रेम का साइज कितना होगा? 50%. सेकेंड फ्रेम का साइज 50%. अभी 2 फ्रेम है तो दोनों फ्रेम में कुछ ना कुछ तो पेज खुलने चाहिए. सो हाउ मेनी सोर्स आई हैव टू राइट? आई हैव टू राइट 2 सोर्स. सो फर्स्ट फ्रेम सोर्स which is of this 50% is going to open neetiP.html. Again, the second frame source is there, which is this 50%. Will be opening the same page. If you want to replace it with some another page, you can replace it with some another page also. Then I have closed the frame set tag and then I have closed the HTML tag.
Ma'am,
Now
you have
when
not
I run
opened the
this
body
program,
tag.
let us see what is happening. Frame columns. See. So what is happening? Do I have anything in the body part? नहीं. किधर भी body दिख रहा है आपको? नहीं. डायरेक्टली व्हेन आई हैव रन द प्रोग्राम, क्या किया? प्रोग्राम ने 2 फ्रेम बनाया. 50% का फर्स्ट फ्रेम, ये वाला 50% का सेकंड फ्रेम. फिर फर्स्ट फ्रेम में भी वही पेज खुला है, सेकंड फ्रेम में भी वही पेज खुला है. इफ एट ऑल आई राइट अ बॉडी ओवर हियर, तो क्या होगा? एक मिनट. हाँ, इफ आई राइट अ बॉडी ओवर हियर, let us see what is happening. Why did I write it here? See what is happening. Is are you observing any changes? Can you see the changes? If I don't write the body, my frame is getting created properly and it is opening the frames also. But when I add the body tag, no frames are created. Okay, so whenever I use this particular frame set of HTML4, I am not allowed to use body also. Therefore, this particular tag is not being used from HTML5, because when in HTML5, I am allowed to use, if you see the program, I am allowed to use body as well as I am allowed to use iframe. Okay, and it is allowing me to add additional things in the body if I want, and it will display the frame also and that additional thing which I write inside the body also. So because of these kinds of restrictions, we have stopped using the frame tag and we have started using the iframe tag. Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. So when I use this frame set, if I want to create columns, you will write columns, specify the percentage of the column. अभी आपको 3 कॉलम बनानी है, तो आप क्या करोगे? इसका परसेंटेज थोड़ा रिड्यूस करोगे. You can keep 30, 50 and remaining 20, like that, depending upon how you want to display the frame and the contents inside the frame. So how do you do that? See, You have column as one of the attribute and you have rows as one of the attribute. Both are not supported in HTML5. You can use only in 4, 3, 2, 1. What does it do? It specifies the number and the size of the column space in the frame set tag. तो ये जो column बना है यहाँ पे, it is specifying that many number of columns inside your frame. Either you can use pixels, that is a value of pixels, or you use percentage, or you use star. ठीक है? तो अगर you can replace this particular value 50 in the form of pixels, 50 pixels, then next 50 pixels, or you can simply replace it with star also. Okay, अगर star है तो वो system automatically decide करेगा उसको कितना area देना है out of the total width or height from the screen. Okay. See, what we have done over here is next is about rows. So अभी हमने उसको row में divide किया, sorry, column में divide किया. Now we will divide it in the row. So if it is a row, what do you use? Frame set rows. So we have made how many rows? 30 rows. Sorry, 3 rows. 30 will be the first row, 40% will be of second row, remaining 30% will be of the last row. So top मतलब क्या? आपका first 30% में क्या display होगा? neetip.html page. Main मतलब center, which is 40%. उसमें क्या display होगा? Again the same page. And the last 30% is nothing but the bottom, where you are going to display the same page. Okay. So when I run again this same particular code, see, first of all, it has divided the frames in 3 rows. First row 30%, which is called as top. Second row 40%. If you see, इस second का थोड़ा height और width ज़्यादा है, say first और last के comparison में 40%, with the name as main, and the bottom or the last one with remaining 30%. All of them have individual scroll. Why? Because they are separately defined as 3 different rows. Are you understanding?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now you may ask that I want to,
Ma'am, if we add 4
Bolo.
rows, then what will be the name for all the 4 rows? Top,
then you
main
don't give
and-
any name. Let us by default take, see, let us by default take whichever is the 4th row. इधर क्या code? एक मिनट, this is not the code. By default जो नाम लेना है वो नाम लेगा वो. Okay. See this, कहाँ गया? यही है क्या? नहीं, wait a minute. Where is that code? See, what is this name? It is nothing but the name attribute that I have used. So if it is top, it is taking first. If it is main, it is taking second. If it is bottom, it is going to take third. ठीक है? क्यों अभी आपको नहीं समझ रहा है ये? Because तीनों में हमने सेम ही कोड डाला है. If you add a 4th value over here, and if you don't give the name, it will by default take the last one only. Why? Because हमने पहले 3 को name mention कर दिया है. Understood?
Yes,
Are
ma'am.
you all there?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Okay. Abhi next, you may ask that I want to create a frame which is combination of rows and columns. मतलब थोड़ा screen में rows दिखना चाहिए, थोड़ा screen में column दिखना चाहिए. So you can create that also. How do you do that? See, open the HTML file, close the HTML file. This should not be there. Then open the frame set column first. We'll first divide the screen with the column. ठीक है? फिर हम उसके अंदर rows बनाएंगे. तो हमने पहले column को या फिर screen को 2 column में divide कर दिया 50-50. ओके. फिर हमने उसके अंदर रोज बनाए जो है 30-30 वाले. ठीक है? फर्स्ट 50 के अंदर हमने रोज बनाए 30-30 वाले, जिसमें क्या खुलना चाहिए? वही 2 सेम पेज. ठीक है? देन वी हैव क्लोज्ड द फ्रेम सेट टैग. नाउ वी हैव ओपनड अ न्यू फ्रेम सेट रोज टैग where more 2 columns are created of 30-30, where it will have the same files to be opened. Now, if you will not understand this like this, let us first see the output and then come back and understand the program. See, क्या हो गया? 2 columns में पहले तो, is it the same code? No. Can you see the code properly?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes,
ma'am. ओके, व्हाट इज द फर्स्ट लाइन ऑफ अ कोड? कि पहले तो फ्रेम को कॉलम्स में डिवाइड कर दो. कितना कॉलम? 50-50. ठीक है, तो ये 50 का एक कॉलम बन गया, ये 50 का एक कॉलम बन गया. ठीक है, फर्स्ट 50 वाले में मतलब ये और ये, ठीक है, दिस वन एंड दिस वन, उसको दो रोज में डिवाइड करो. कितना? 30-30. सो दिस इज 30, दिस इज 30. ठीक है, वो दोनों में क्या डिस्प्ले होना चाहिए? नीति p.html, नीति p.html. तो हो गया डिस्प्ले नीति p.html, नीति p.html. क्लोज कर दो वो फ्रेम से टैग. ठीक है, इधर फर्स्ट कॉलम के बारे में सब कुछ खत्म हो गया. इज दिस अंडरस्टूड अप टिल हियर?
Yes, ma'am.
ठीक है, अभी बचा कितना कॉलम? एक ही कॉलम जो हमने पेंडिंग रखा, ये वाला, दिस वन एंड दिस वन. एक ही कॉलम बचा 50% वाला. यस और नो?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
उसको क्या करो? उसको भी वापस रोज में डिवाइड करो. ठीक है, इसलिए हमने ये लिखा फ्रेम सेट रोज. कितना कितना? 30%, 30%. फर्स्ट 30% में नीति p.html, सेकेंड उसमें नीति p.html. ओके, जस्ट अ मिनट, व्हाई इज दिस एक्स्ट्रा लाइन? ये हमने क्या किया? सेकेंड कॉलम जो 50% का था, दिस एंड दिस कॉलम, दिस एंटायर कॉलम, उसको हमने क्या किया? दो रोज में डिवाइड किया. कितना? 30 एंड 30. फर्स्ट 30 में कौन सा फाइल डिस्प्ले होना चाहिए? सेम नीति डॉट पी. एंड सेकेंड 30 में कौन सा डिस्प्ले होना चाहिए? सेम नीति डॉट पी. एंड देन क्लोज द HTML. Are you understanding? So this is opening and closing of your frame set where the columns are already being created, and then inside that we are creating a respective rows. Are you understanding?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Should I explain? Should I explain the code again for anyone? You cannot add a border to the frame. That is not the property of a frame. Frame का styling में हम सिर्फ background color या फिर body background color या heading का color ऐसा ही कुछ डाल सकते हैं. You cannot have a border. Okay. Anything else? Is this understood up till here?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So with this we complete chapter number 6, all about frames. So you actually have only till iframes, but this is what is extra being taught. So in case if you want to use it in your website, you can use for creating the frames with those many rows and columns. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
मैम जो डॉक टाइप HTML है वो कौन सा HTML4 है या 5 है?